KFAN.
Hey, 7:05. Mussman's here. Hi, Mussman.
Hey, good morning, guys. How we doing?
Good to see you. Good to see you. We've been talking about things.
Like what?
Kwesi.
Sports.
Yeah.
Oh, Kwesi.
And we were talking to Ben and listening to his thoughts regarding a possible schism on top of everything else. Was there a straw that broke the camel's back, if you know what I mean, Ben? Do you think it was more than just the draft picks?
Well, let me just say this, too, because I was, inadvertently pulled into the whole schism thing. So I just want to make sure that I clear myself and distance myself from the word schism.
I'm so sorry. I forgot all about that. My apologies.
Situation, because I am certainly not saying that there is a schism or there was a schism.
It sounds like a dirty word.
Completely forgot about that.
I want to go on record saying that. That is a word that you used.
Yeah, you're
and
right.
I'm not trying to say that there is or was a schism of any sorts. Brad Childress, if you're listening.
Yes.
He loves this show.
He loves it.
Yeah, he loves me.
I'm sure he does.
He sure does.
Yeah. So I was never a part of it then, and I'm not a part of it now.
Okay.
For the record.
Noted.
So, no, it's just my general feeling that there wasn't when a coach loses sort of the confidence of the locker room, and we see it time and time again. And then, said coach gets fired, and then you start hearing about players didn't mesh with him, players didn't do this, organization didn't do that, or didn't like this about him. I think the same thing can be said true for GMs. And I think that's kind of what happened here. I think just overall, there was just a loss of confidence that he knew what he was doing. And I think there's a loss of competence when you add up a lot of those stories, when he's having, either a private conversation with KOC about how to use a tight end or, how to build the roster this way. And then he goes out publicly and we make some certain trades, which I remember that trade that you guys talked about with Detroit. That was his first draft, right? Mm-hmm. And I remember where I was at our kids' fundraiser, and somebody was like, "Did you just see that we traded with the Lions?" And I was like, why would we do that? And trying to wrap my head around how do we positively spin this like this is a good thing, right? That was day one, basically, of his job.
Yeah.
And it never really seemed like he was making the right steps. Or on top of that, it seemed like, is he trying to be smarter than everybody else? Is he trying to be so contrarian against the system that he's just going to I'm going to do it my way and let's see what happens and try to prove that the analytics and all this stuff is a better approach than multiple times trading with your division rivals. Some of the stuff just didn't make sense. And I think you add that up into the decisions and some of the blunders and draft blunders that we've had. And it's I think there's just an overall loss of confidence in him. And then you throw in the fact that reports are coming out that he wasn't a quote unquote a grinder. He wasn't an old school football grinder. And I'll put it on record right now. I know there's a lot of corporate people out there that are coming to his defense saying that he has every right to take at least 2 weeks off during training camp for the birth of his child. And I disagree. I'm sorry. Football is an unconventional corporate world. We don't live by your corporate standards. That's not the way it works. You want to take a day or two off? Fine. If it's the off season, go ahead and take some more time off. Training camp, when everybody there is grinding every single second of the day, and you want to take 2 weeks off and not show up? See, I don't agree with that. I think that is, you set yourself up for ridicule and criticism when you do that in a football world. And look, I don't have to be right about that, but based on my experience and expertise and of being in those situations, especially early on, there's no built up equity. He hasn't been a GM for a Super Bowl team for the last 10 years. Dude, you got to do everything you can in the first couple of years to prove that you love this. You have to live it. You have to show everybody that I am a grinder. I am there all the time. I am accessible. My door is open. I need to go out and build bridges. I need to bring this team together. That's what you do as a GM. And is it exhausting? Hell yeah. Is it challenging? Hell yeah. But there's only 32 of these jobs in the NFL. And there would be so many guys out there that would not have taken that time off, and they would have been accessible. And people, he would have gotten so much street cred because of that. And street cred matters in those situations. They're like, damn, man, he was with his wife and son for like 2 or 3 days. And he was back at it. I'm like, whew, good for him. So I think when you add up all those things, I think there was just a kind of a loss in confidence there.
Our guy, Brzezinski's been with the club since 1999.
Love Rob.
In fact, if you remember the triangle of authority, he was one of the tips of the triangle.
Yep.
Right? 14 years, he's been the cap guy. He's got great relationships with the agents. Even one of the agents here in town came out and said he should be the guy. Do you think a % chance that he is the guy that ends up being the GM?
I mean, if the rumors are true that they're going to go after George Payton, I think that's where you try to you blend in the football acumen, the instincts, along with some of the modern analytics. That to me seems like a perfect fit in this situation. He knows the organization, all that stuff. I think when he took that Broncos job, we were all sad to miss him, and we're like, man, this guy, man, if the timing worked out, he should have been the guy, right? So if that's the truth, then I think Rob could probably take a step back after the draft, go back to his normal role where he's the best capologist in the league, and just kind of everything is great. And there's complete symmetry with Peyton being back. If that doesn't happen, and if there's not somebody like that, I'm not saying that Brzezinski should be their number one guy, but if because of the hiring cycle, maybe they don't feel comfortable just reaching again for somebody else, I'm all for Rob Brzezinski being the GM. I think he's a fantastic human being. I think that he knows, he's been around long enough to know the process and the operations of what it takes to be a GM. And he would lean on his scouts. And I think that he would bring in more football type people. And I think he would have a good cohesiveness with the coaching staff to figure out some of these decisions. So I think he'd be the right type of guy to settle this whole thing.
Ben, can I ask you a question real quick?
Sure.
I can guess your answer based off of what you've been saying, but do you think that Kwesi will work in the NFL again?
Sure. I don't know why he wouldn't.
Just because of all the stuff that, like, the little details we learned on the way out.
I think it's one of those take a year off, reassess what you want to do, what sort of role you want to go back into.
It likely won't be GM, though.
No,
right? Yeah.
no. But like, who's to say that he couldn't become like a Rob Brzezinski for a squad? Like, if he's so about numbers and understands the analytics of all this stuff, like, if he wants to reinvent himself into being a capologist because of his extensive background on Wall Street and numbers and how it all works, I think he, based on what I understand about the role, he could probably do that. And there's high value in that for these teams. So do I think that he's going to be a GM again? No. Do I think that he could be working within a front office somewhere? For sure.
My guess is he interviews extremely well too, right? Very smart,
smart,
charismatic,
very articulate.
Yeah. My guess is he could probably win over a lot of rooms. He definitely won the press conference. Remember we talked about that when he got here. We're like, dude, this guy's different. Mm-hmm. So getting a job again, probably not impossible. No. Getting a GM job might be tough because of all of the things that we've been talking about for an hour and a half. Where might interview well, might be super smart, but if you don't know football, we just can't give you the reins.
Mm-hmm. What about J.J. McCarthy as he wakes up this morning?
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
What a weekend if you believe a lot of the things that were written over the weekend for J.J. How close he was to being gone multiple times.
I would say that in all fairness, I think that the one thing that he has to look at is the rumors, and at least what's been stated in some of these articles, is that it's not that KOC doesn't like him. He was saying he's just not ready yet. And I think that there's a big difference between the two. And I think that's a good way going forward, at least if I was JJ and if I'm looking at this like critically and like, okay, it's not like they didn't like me. It's just that maybe I was just too young and thrown into the fire a little bit too early. And I think that he could probably even understand that. I think the game was just a little too fast for him. So I think that's a little bit of a way to save face. But again, depending on what article you look at and what site you're looking at and the fans get involved and how they interpret things, I'm not so sure that you would want to go down those rabbit holes. And I don't think that's going to feel real good, coming back in April or whenever, I'm sure he's around even now after taking probably a vacation or whatever. But, I think there's going to have to be a little bit of damage control done on that front.
Just from some of the verbiage from KOC and Jets talking about JJ McCarthy, you can tell that they're like, yeah, he's not there yet. You know what I mean? And they keep talking about how much they need to work together, how much, he needs to hit this next stride. He needs to get to this next level. Yeah. And so you can kind of tell that they're like, yeah, we're not sold.
Yeah, and that again goes back to what I'm saying as far as if you look at it objectively, if you're JJ, all of those things are true. So are they attacking me personally? Are they saying anything that they probably haven't said or felt privately? Probably not. But
to say it publicly, that's the one that stings.
That's why I know. Yeah. That's why I'm like, I just hope that he realizes, like, yes, there is a sting to this, just like you were saying, but it's all something as a player you already know.
As a quarterback, you got to react to that the correct way too.
Yeah. You really do, and he knew when the season was over. I thought the end of season press conference with KOC and Kwesi was actually pretty telling. I mean, you could see a little bit of they kind of pulled their filters out a little bit and their guard down a little bit, talking about they did not commit to JJ for next year. They definitely talked about bringing in a veteran presence. They definitely talked about him competing for the spot and having to earn his spot. So they pretty much said it out publicly before Kwesi was even fired that, look, we got to have we have better performances there. We have to find somebody that can come in and lead this team in the right way, the way that we see fit. And we're not going to commit to JJ being the starter for next year. He's not inked in. Like, he's going to have to battle this thing out and do some soul searching. So again, all of that has already been said. It just wasn't said maybe with to use your word again, the sting that kind of has happened over the weekend.
Yeah. I mean, to go back and circle around back to Kwesi here on this one, and I really do not believe in dancing on somebody's career grave at all. He definitely acted, the times I've been around him or whatever, he's the smartest guy in the room, just ask him. And secondly,
wow.
But no, and he probably is the smartest guy in the room.
He is.
So I mean, obviously, if you're putting this
Corey,
bar
what's
here,
that like?
if I'm the bar, yes,
in a mirror.
he's the smartest person in the room. But it seems, and from an outside look at it, is that the draft stuff we always talk about, he hasn't been really good with the draft. I think that he didn't also sometimes listen to his guys during draft. But then with the free agency, they killed it because he actually listened to KOC, listened to Brian, and was able to get guys that would fit what they need.
Well, they killed it in 2024.
Yeah.
Not so much last year, because a lot of those guys are going to get cut.
But you can't. Okay, here's the thing. You can't draft.
No, but
you can't draft injury. You can't, free agent injury.
What?
Injuries were the biggest cause.
You can't predict them. You can't predict.
But he also signed a whole bunch of people. He bought low on a whole bunch of older, injured players, hoping they would bounce back.
Yeah.
When you're buying a car that's got problems, it might have more problems. Mm-hmm. So we also, and that wasn't even hindsight. We also said at the time, Ben, right? He's buying low on a lot of these guys, and if a lot of these guys can get back to where they were, we're in really good shape. And that just did not come to fruition. Almost always, almost across the board. Ryan Kelly was the biggest example because he just had, 3 more concussions this year?
Yep.
Damn it.
So if he was healthy, would he have been great? We'll never know. So, but that's what you bought. You bought a guy that had a series of injuries and concussions.
Yep.
Frustrating, man. Either way. By the way, one last thing, because you mentioned press conference, and I thought of this 3 minutes ago, and I was just waiting for my turn to talk. The Wilf should never do press conferences. That Friday garbage was such a waste of 30 minutes of everybody's life. Did you hear that?
I actually did not hear
Dear
the press
God.
conference.
I got a lot of it.
They might be great. It's not worth playing. It's honestly, he said nothing in 30 minutes. And I'm like, I just want to listen to Password.
Yeah.
What is this? I mean, a lot of the cliches from back in the day, like, we just wanted to get this right? It's not one thing. It's like, okay. Then he said it over and over again, 30 straight minutes. Everybody thinks they're great owners. They probably are. I have no opinion on them personally, never met them. They should just never do press conferences. They don't say anything.
I don't think they've ever made a mistake.
I do think that
They don't
overall,
say
though,
anything.
I don't know how anybody would think that they're not great owners. They are fantastic
Sure.
owners.
Good looking.
In the way that
they're
they
handsome.
I mean, look at where they were under McCombs to where they are now.
Oh, like
I
night
mean,
and day.
it is
Wow.
not even close.
Yeah, they have air conditioning now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's big.
Yeah.
Just have other people, just like KOC do it. Just have somebody else do the press conferences. That's all. Or don't call one if you're not going to say anything.
Have Muss do it.
Have Muss do it.
Sure.
You'd do it.
I got nothing else going on.
Oh.
So also do sports after this. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
Welcome back. It's 727 Power Trip Morning Show. And here we are with Leber and Mussman in the Casto Thousands. Power Trip Morning Show on a Monday morning. And right back into football talk as the Super Bowl is this weekend. And I kind of forgot about it because there's so much going on in the world of your Minnesota Vikings. Don't you think the Twins were like, son of a bitch? We make such a huge move and nobody cares?
Or they loved it.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think they
You think so?
probably liked it.
Yeah, probably loved it. Yeah, they've
get the
taken
lay
enough
low.
heat. Yeah.
Yep. Because they've been so good for the last. Okay.
Well, you're just taking shots left and right over there.
What?
Yeah,
I'm
Muss.
just saying.
Yeah, must just say something nice for once,
Yeah.
would you?
Come on, mate.
Jeez.
How was the
You're
golfing
handsome.
thing?
Thank you. It was very nice.
All right. Why you gotta be
We
mean?
didn't play.
Sorry, everybody let you down.
No, you didn't let me down at all.
No, I didn't. You knew I was going to come.
Even if he said he was.
You know what, though? Hockey, I got to tell you, you
Go ahead, baby.
lately have been doing a lot more than
I'm
you-
trying.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
I thought, there might be a chance.
Here's something I realized
At
a while
least
back.
you
I got no
responded
friends.
to me to let me know that you didn't want to play.
No, you're right. I did.
Ben did.
I
Muss, how do
responded.
I was going to say, you're looking at me as if I didn't. I did.
Muss,
Yeah, you-
Muss,
right
walk
off
me
the
through.
bat.
Walk me through your logic, though. You sent a group text to like 15 of us saying, "Hey, Saturday, let's do the golf bid, right? Who's in?
Free golf.
Right, who's in?
Gotcha. Your
I believe.
first round of drinks.
Right, I believe one person was like, "What time?" Right, which is not a confirmation. It was just, "What time are
Yeah,
you
that was
thinking?"
Tommy. Yep.
And then pretty quickly after, you texted the group back and you said, "Booked, got it, 10 to noon or whatever." So nobody had confirmed, and you were like, "I'm going for it."
Well, yeah.
That was interesting.
Well, no, you just have to pick it. You can make it or you can't. Who cares at that point?
Sure.
Yeah.
Tommy didn't
Oh,
show.
wait, I had to sit there and go through everybody's schedule
No,
to try to work
not-
things out because that would be.
No, but not
that's
even
what
one
makes sense.
person said, "Sounds great. What time?"
Right. I was going for an early time so that way people could still have their Saturday to do whatever they want to do.
Listen,
Yeah.
I appreciate the thought. I'm big, I do. I'm a big fan.
Did you just God bless me there?
It was solid effort.
No, I do. I appreciate it that you thought about it and you wanted to get us all together.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And no, I thought it was like the time. I was like, this is a great idea. We should do this. I'm
We should do
actually
it.
really curious
Yeah.
about going down to Launchpad and checking it out.
We should do it.
We should do it.
It's a lot of fun.
So I love that you brought it up. That's why I was like, well, I actually I just want to get out in front of it. Like, I can't do it. We've got like all sorts of kid stuff happening that day. So like, would love to, but I'm out. Keep me in chat. Keep me in mind for the next one.
You
So
even text, this is a good idea, but we got basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
unlike Corey, who said, this is dumb.
Corey did not
He didn't respond. He never
No,
responds.
he called me personally. We made fun of you for 10 minutes. It's great.
Welcome to the club.
Can you believe this text?
What an idiot. And
Guy wants
Hawk
to
and I-
golf in January.
Yeah, it's
What a
heated.
psychopath.
It's heated.
Well, Hawk and I would have found a heated spot if he and I
Yeah,
showed
man.
up.
Yeah.
Yep.
I might have been across the street while you were doing it.
Right.
It's a great time for you guys to just use your body heat together.
Hawk and I would have just
agree.
waved. Hey, guys.
Golly.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip, presented by All Around, your TimberTech deck building contractor.
The Super Bowl is this Sunday between the Seahawks and the Patriots at 5:30. Pregame, I think, starts around 1 o'clock on this station. The Seahawks are 4.5-point favorites. Media day is today, and we will go on from there.
Woo! It's happening.
Let's go.
All
It's
three
happening.
phases, Seahawks are just better.
You know, I 100% agree with that. My only thing that is holding me back is that staff for Seattle. This is like their first rodeo together.
Okay.
Josh McDaniels, the offensive coordinator, has been there many time, and so is Vrabel. So the experience goes coaching staff in preparation to New England, and I'm like, listen, I don't think that their offense is going to be as good as Seattle's defense, but give this guy 2 weeks to prepare. You never know what's going to happen. So I think, I do think they're going to be super prepared, and there's going to be some stuff that Seattle has not seen yet this whole season that will be pulled out of the bag.
High scoring game, or you think it's
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a lower scoring game, and I do think that Seattle wins by 10 plus.
Yeah. And if Darnold has to throw the ball 30 times, they're going to probably lose. That means the run game wasn't going.
Yeah.
That means
30
the
plus
defense
probably.
wasn't flipping the
Yeah.
field. Yeah.
Great.
Great. It's your turn.
No, I know.
I
thought
said
Ben-
positive things there.
That was fine.
No. I don't
was
think it's,
fun.
yeah.
The Gophers lost 77-75 to Penn State yesterday. That's their sixth straight loss. They battle seventh
I think it's
ranked.
seventh. Isn't it seven straight? It might be
thought it was-
seven.
Beep, bop, beep, bop.
I don't know. Let's look it
I
up.
think
Either
it was
way,
6. I counted them.
I hope you're right. 6 would be better. Right? 6 is better than 7.
Thank you. They battle seventh-ranked Michigan State on Wednesday at 6.
Amazing hot rods.
And amazing hot rods.
They've lost 7 straight.
7
Beep,
straight.
bop, beep, bop.
We should have known when you said you counted.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of that, I still have the map from Friday. And I have more faith in.
Very upset.
I have more faith.
I don't want to do that.
He doesn't want to do it. He's
Why?
very upset.
Because I'm not smart.
No,
I'm not
it's not
going to
about
get a lot of them.
We're all hammering the over. The only reason it came up is you thought you would get 30. And I'm like, you're going to get way more than 30.
I doubt it.
I don't think you're going to get 50, but you're not getting 30.
I'll do it if you want. I know I'm an idiot.
I actually want to do it just for fun.
Yeah, me too. Sounds like
Why don't we
fun.
all do it?
We're talking about filling
I
in the
can
map of the
definitely get
United
all 50
States.
now because somebody helped me with the Vermont versus
Yeah,
New
New
Hampshire
Hampshire,
thing.
yeah.
So
I'm
now,
just gonna put
now
an
I'm
X through that part
100%
of
sure I can go
Same. I'm just going
50
to
for
cross
50.
out the East Coast.
I'm going to write New England, Mexico.
I'm so confident Sauce can get over 30 because you think you're in the 30-ish range. I would bet anybody you can get more than that.
Okay.
You don't think you can get 30? You really don't
You
think you
for
can get
sure
30?
will get 30.
I mean, I can get some.
Yeah, but
Get some.
I mean,
Yeah, get some. I can get
I'm not
Texas.
sure I can tell you the difference between Louisiana, Alabama, and Georgia.
yeah, you can.
Probably.
Yeah.
yeah, you
I don't know.
can.
We'll give it a shot. I ain't scared of it.
Yeah, I mean,
You know
I'm
what they
not-
call Louisiana? The boot.
Oh,
Yeah.
So which one looks like a boot?
Florida.
That's Italy, Paul.
Florida looks
I
like
didn't
something
say
else.
anything. Don't always be mean to me. Other
You could
people
do
make
this.
massive mistakes too.
No, I'm admitting you're underselling yourself.
Yeah,
you can get
Paul.
more than 30.
Yeah.
Stop hurting yourself.
Yeah.
Give me a real over under. Be as honest as you can on how many you think you can get,
happening?
and then we can guess higher or lower.
wrist.
You trying to count in your head?
Yeah.
I hope he says 53.
I could probably get 82. No, I don't know. I don't understand the East Coast. I don't even know
I'm with you, dog.
I don't even know if I can point out where Ohio is.
Ben, how many do you think you can get?
How many do I think he can get?
Sauce, yep.
I think he can get 36.
I was going to say 37. I bet that's
Muss?
about right because I bet that's about what I can get.
I'm
Easy.
going to trust
Hot
my guy.
rods.
40. I'm going to give you 40.
Oh, that's kind.
God, man, look at you.
42.
I think 40-ish is the right answer.
45.
30 is way too low.
I want to do it now.
Let's all do it.
I want to do it.
All right, I'll
Let's go
bring it over
play
here.
golf with
Here.
Muss and talk about the states of the union.
How do we hear? Pass this to
Pass this to the man.
Pass it the sauce.
Passes it to the man.
Can I just write like the abbreviation?
Let's go through them.
Okay,
Yes,
well, this
you can.
one is Alaska.
Okay.
This one is Hawaii.
There's two. See, you're off to a great start. So you have-
Minnesota,
Let's go, Saucy.
North Dakota, South
Is he
Dakota.
on camera right now?
Yeah, you're just saying them. We got to be able to see that where you're pointing.
Hold on.
How about here? Let's do this. You got Alaska and Hawaii. Okay. There's two. Start top.
Proud of you.
Start top left-hand corner, so then people can visualize in their cars where you're at.
Top what
Top
corner?
left-hand corner is what?
Top
Washington,
Washington is correct. So that's one. Go.
Oregon,
Is
Can
which
you hold
one?
up the map?
below
left.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Explain
pointing
where
to
you're going. Yeah.
Right below it.
Could you
Yeah.
hold up the map?
Oregon. Good.
California is the big one.
California.
Very good.
Please
Yep, that's-
hold up the map. Thank you.
Nevada,
Wait a minute. You can't see where you're
That's
pointing.
Nevada's right. Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
That's so,
Idaho,
which one? Yeah. Yep.
Look at you.
Montana.
Yep.
Yep.
Look at you.
Hang on. So that's yep. Go.
We'll hold off on that other one. North Dakota, South Dakota.
So
Yeah.
North Dakota, South
Why don't you
Dakota.
write down on?
Is this New Mexico?
Wait,
this
wait,
it?
where, make
Where
sure
are you
your
pointing?
finger's on the
It's tough
map.
to-
Use your pen, maybe.
Where are you pointing?
Right here on the middle line
Don't.
between
If
these.
he gets, by the way, if he gets it wrong, don't tell him what it is right away, just in case,
Yeah.
because then obviously that would tip his hand for a different
Well,
one.
this one,
Yeah. Which one are you pointing at?
He keeps like hovering over multiple states.
this is Arizona.
I can't see where
Yes,
you're pointing.
yeah,
You got to
he's
hold it
correct.
up.
Maybe the
correct.
worst radio
Yeah,
ever made.
Arizona.
Yes.
That's New Mexico.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Arizona and New Mexico are both correct. Yes.
This is Utah.
That's correct.
Yes.
That's correct.
The
you already
North
got
Dakota,
those.
South Dakota. That's Iowa. That's
Yes.
Nebraska.
Yep.
Yep.
That's right.
This is Wyoming.
No, you already pointed out that
No,
one.
and that's already
That one,
Montana.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
so,
said that was Montana.
This
baby.
is Wyoming.
Yes.
but hey, see now, how are we counting though? If we're giving you multiple chances?
No, I think that I'll give him a pass on that one. I think that he didn't realize he pointed that one already.
I really
thank you,
wish
Ben.
you would
Because
write
it wasn't-
them all
it wasn't
in.
All right, I
written.
will. All right.
Yeah.
Write them all in.
The,
See, this is the thing.
The
like,
Wild play tonight. Zach, your thoughts?
Yeah, write them all in one per, and then we'll count them up and see which ones you got right or which ones you got wrong.
Yeah, you've done nothing on the East Coast.
He doesn't understand the East
You
Coast.
live in east of Ohio.
Yeah, thanks, Zach.
By the way, speaking of East Coast, I saw a stat today, and Chris, I know you've lived on the East Coast as well. Grew up in Indiana, which is sometimes considered the South, right? A lot of people have weird
Trust me.
titles for regions.
Yeah.
Somebody referenced West Virginia as the Midwest.
What?
Does anybody consider West Virginia the
Not even
Midwest?
close.
Not-
That's insane
Where's
to me.
that one?
It's
I'm
literally
not
got
telling
mountains.
you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense.
It
at all.
doesn't. It's not even close to the middle. You know, part of the middle in Midwest is the mid part,
Yeah. That's
right?
not. No,
Nevada's not Midwest.
No.
No.
and really the term doesn't make sense because Midwest.
Halfway
Yeah,
to
that
the
doesn't make
west.
any sense. I've never done it
I know.
before.
It's like it's not even west when they just because
not even
they don't
close.
even consider Minnesota the Midwest.
The only thing it's west of is Virginia.
Yeah.
kind of. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Midwest
West
would
Virginia
maybe
makes
made
no
really
sense.
when we
north.
hadn't gone
North,
past the
yeah.
Rockies.
Correct.
Right, exactly.
Because
So-
isn't Minnesota, South Dakota, and Nebraska, both Dakotas and Nebraska, like considered the upper
Midwest.
Midwest
Yeah.
or the upper plains? As I think I've also heard that.
Yeah.
Like it's a complete separate region.
Yeah, I don't know how anybody could
World's
put West
gone
Virginia.
Iowa and Wisconsin
And then,
doesn't get involved.
and then you
Midwest.
throw in the Ohio Valley, which
Yeah.
is I've heard that being a separate thing. So
Like
what the
Pennsylvania,
hell is
all
the
that
Midwest?
stuff, yeah.
Iowa, in Illinois,
Nebraska,
in Missouri.
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 Missouri?
Sauce, how many do you have filled in?
1, 2, 3,
Phil?
4, 5,
Half,
6,
though?
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
All right.
Yeah, see, he's
Oh,
cruising.
I forgot Texas.
He'll do that during the break, and then we'll count him up next segment and see how many he got. It's going to be 40 plus.
Yeah,
That's my guess. Vikings news in a second. More with Ben Leber and Mike Mussman after this on The Fan. Sauce, you done?
I think so.
Do you have guesses for all 50?
No, I do not. I left a couple of them open.
Couple blank. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me know when you're done, and I will correct your paper.
Okay.
And then we
got
can
it
reveal
filled
how
out
many you
pretty
got.
good, though. I got to admit.
How much more time do you need? A minute or two?
I'm trying to decide on where Pittsburgh is.
While he's doing that, are you guys having a hard time with this new update on iPhone where, like, it's way too touchy? Like, I just called John Bonus a whore, and I meant to say woot. I misspell everything.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time with the keyboard as well.
It's much
I don't
harder
like
now,
it.
right?
I don't like it. And things are moving around that don't need to be moving around. I'm just like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, Zach caught me. I called him a whore, and I didn't mean to. I meant to say woot.
No, I wanted to call him a whore.
Okay, never mind.
And it worked for me just fine.
Yeah, okay, never mind. Anyway, sorry. Well, he is.
Well, yeah. Why do you think they call him bonus?
I don't know.
Wait, what?
What do you got there, Mike? Come on, me sauce.
Sauce, do you think you're having a hard time because you've never been west of Ohio?
Yeah, there's a few of them like when John King brings up that map. He knows
Not
like,
the Beezer, the one from CNN.
yeah,
Not the hockey hair guy.
He
No,
knows
not that one.
like
Not
the
the boxer
counties and
manager.
the cities.
Sure.
I'm trying to
It's
think.
also his job.
The big one was like the big swing state in the last election was Pennsylvania, but I don't remember where John King was pointing. I know where Ohio is.
You've never been west of there.
Yeah,
You don't know? I'm surprised. Could you hold up your map so I can see it?
yeah.
Let's see how many blanks you have left. Oh, just a
got a
couple of
lot.
blanks left.
He's got a lot.
Yeah, you're almost good. All right.
Relax, Ben.
Take another minute or two, and then I'll
Whoa.
correct your paper. Look, somebody even left a highlighter here. Fantastic.
What?
I don't know why I got yelled
You
at.
got
there.
yelled at. I don't
Sorry.
know why you're so mean.
Relax, Ben.
Sorry, Ben.
And I just said, whoa, you got a lot on there.
Yeah, you
Oh,
did.
I thought you
gave
said
him
you got a
compliment.
lot blank on there.
No, I said,
Yeah.
whoa. I was like, what
The fact- how about this? The fact that he has almost
Thanks, Ben.
the entire map even written in means you're
Yeah.
going to be way over 30.
over.
It's
Yeah,
not like
way
it's
over,
not
yeah.
like you wrote Kazakhstan where Georgia is. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like my
Or
guess is
Georgia,
you're
where Georgia is.
right. You're in the 40 plus range for sure.
Yeah.
Right.
No
I'm
doubt.
proud of you.
Told you
Yeah,
it
you're
was
doing
nowhere
good.
near 30.
Look at you.
And I haven't even corrected it yet. And I know you're in the 40
Just remember
plus
that,
club.
that anger that you feel that was directed towards me. That's just a you thing.
Yeah, that's right. You were because you were
Yeah.
mad because you heard Ben say
23.
that's how many
I'm
thought
not
you were
mad
going
at
to
you,
get.
Ben. I thought you said, look how many blank you have. I apologize.
All right, you almost done?
Yeah, whatever.
All right, you're done.
Oh,
You have
here he
guesses
goes.
for all 50? Do you actually?
Who's grading it?
No.
I'll grade it quick here.
Okay.
Let me see. That's a terrible impression of me. Gotta work
While
on
you're
that,
grading,
man.
I'm going to hit this.
It's time for
Time for
Vikings
Vikings
news
news.
on the Power
And if you
Trip.
haven't heard-
Presented by
Thank you, Radko. We love you, Radko. We've been talking about the Kwesi situation all morning, and of course, I'd encourage you to listen to the podcast if you haven't heard it. But we'll continue with that in a moment. But more importantly, how many do you get?
He's going to take him a second.
Look
to
at-
like,
look at him.
he's,
Look at
I
you.
love a
You're-
robotic
Man,
cameras.
me too.
Is the highlighter good or bad?
Zoom in on his crotch.
I'm guessing the highlighter's good.
Man, look at him.
Is he doing a whole lot of highlighting?
He really doesn't.
those are
He
the
should have
ones
been a
that you got.
teacher.
Yeah.
You are zooming
You
right
should
now,
have been a
dog.
teacher, Core.
Well, Corey's smart.
Why did you leave any blank?
Because I'm not
You
smart.
should have just taken a guess.
Take a
Call it
guess.
Like North Louisiana.
Yeah, right, like a T-word Toms.
Okay. When he said he doesn't understand the East Coast, if you were watching me just go like, right. Then I got to the East Coast. Holy cow. He starts to swing and miss a bunch.
Okay.
Bud.
Yeah, relax.
Yeah, are you relaxing?
But we're only going to talk about the ones he got right. We don't have to talk about the ones we got wrong,
You
right?
don't think
Right,
you're
Sauce?
relaxed.
Thank you,
Please
Ben.
recline.
Yeah.
And you
Would you
left way
recline
more,
over there,
way
please?
more blank than I thought you were going to
Relax.
Yeah, recline.
Okay.
Please get your testicles out. Hey,
I'm going to guess he got the Carolinas mixed up.
I don't think so.
hey, Ben.
Yeah.
While he's doing that, you ever done yoga?
Yeah, sure, for sure.
I did it last night.
Yeah, did you the hot yoga? Or
I did
just
some
regular?
hot yoga. I did some relaxing
You
hot
did
yoga.
hot yoga?
I did. I did some relaxing. It
Diamond
wasn't
Dallas
super
Page
hot.
yoga?
I don't know about that. But But man, you know what's limiting?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
No.
The DDP.
The DDP.
Diamond cutter.
He does this whole like yoga thing for dudes.
Really?
Yeah, it's actually like really kind of cool.
It's cool. You know what's hard is your man parts get in your way.
How many I get wrong?
They do. Have you ever noticed that?
Just sticking to your leg.
They're like downward dog, and I'm like, ow.
When you're downward dogging?
I don't know which one it was, where you're doing the Sphinx pose, where you're like this.
Oh,
you're
yeah.
pushing up.
That one. Yeah.
I'm not good at it.
Yeah, there's a lot when you have to like kind of push your pelvis into the ground.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then what?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you
downward dog. I was
slowly
like,
thrust.
if your balls are hurting in downward dog, you got something else going on.
What's wrong? Congratulations.
I don't know the names
Go to
yet.
the
I don't know.
doctor.
I know. I'm like,
What's wrong
I'm
with
thinking
your
about down
balls?
dog, and I'm like, how would your balls get in the way of it?
I don't know the names.
Let's find out.
But I tell you what, man, I enjoyed it. It does relax you. It does relax you.
Do you
I was
feel
relaxed.
way more limber today?
No, but I will in a couple of times, I bet.
Yeah,
I think I'm going to
yeah.
keep going. I liked it. It was
No, it's
fun.
good stuff.
Good for you.
Yeah, thank you, buddy. All right,
Hey,
here
Sauce.
he goes.
How many do you think you got right now that you filled it out?
28.
Anybody else have a guess?
I'm going to guess, after looking at it, I'm going to say 37 again.
Yeah.
I'm going to stick with my 40.
I'll say 39.
There's no way I got
Yeah, I was going to add two more. I was going to go 38.
39B.
If you take
I don't think
take
that's
the
an option.
western border of Minnesota, right?
Yeah.
And follow that line essentially straight down. He got everything west of that line correct.
Oh, well done.
Yeah.
Now, if you start in Minnesota, he got Minnesota right.
Yeah.
He got Iowa right. He got Missouri right. Left the one under Missouri blank.
Which is?
But what's
Well,
interesting
hold on.
is you guessed that state for another state that you definitely should know. Definitely.
Mississippi?
No. Where does your mother-in-law live?
Oh, Tennessee.
You guessed Arkansas was Tennessee.
Oh, I did?
Yeah, so you wrote Arkansas where Tennessee's supposed to be and left Arkansas blank.
That's trashy.
He had Tennessee where Kentucky is.
No.
Yeah.
How did I miss that? Dummy. Did I get Iowa right?
Yes. You
Can I
left
rescind my guess?
you left Mississippi blank and then wrote Miss on Alabama but then crossed it off.
I forgot about
even if you
Alabama.
had left it, you still would have had it wrong because you had those
He
two.
misses somebody in Alabama every day of his life.
He's talking about the Miss America
Yeah, he misses
contest.
Herschel Walker.
You got Wisconsin right, Michigan right, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, Pennsylvania. You got North and South Carolina right. You got Georgia right, Florida right. You left West Virginia blank, but put West Virginia on Virginia.
Oh, yeah. I forgot there were two of them.
You left Maryland blank. You left Delaware blank. You left New Jersey blank.
New Jersey?
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that one.
You left Rhode Island blank.
What?
Yep.
I don't know where that one is.
I know it's the
It's the smallest one.
Yeah.
Well, that map sucks.
You wrote Rhode Island where Vermont is.
Okay, relax, please.
You did guess New Hampshire correct and Maine correct.
Yeah, well, I knew Maine was at the top.
You had Massachusetts written in where Connecticut is. You left Delaware blank. The only one that I was kicking myself over, you guys all know New York is a pretty big state, especially for the East
It's a
Coast.
big state, yeah.
And then there's that little bitty string that goes like just east of New Jersey. Sauce put a line towards that little part and said New York, so I gave him credit for it.
Thank you.
And then where New York is, he wrote Pitts and then crossed it out. So I think he was going to guess Pittsburgh for New York. As you can, I'll show
My
you.
mistake.
As you can see, he crossed out Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
And then right there, technically, I gave him credit for New York, and that
you,
gave
kind
him
sir.
36 total.
Yeah.
So my initial guess was
36.
correct.
Yeah, not bad.
You know, Pittsburgh's not a state.
No, I do, yeah.
Okay.
It's Pennsylvania, yeah.
So you technically pointed to New York, although I don't know if that's what you meant, but I have to give you credit because that is technically New York.
Well done.
Well done.
What was the number again?
36.
Okay. Not bad.
So you guys-
I would have lost a lot of money. Honestly, I thought you would have been over 40.
Not that it really helps me in this situation because I think we all need help with that Northeast area.
Yeah.
But I remember as a kid, I still remember to this day, the teacher telling us, once you get to Louisiana, then it's just mags. It's just the word mags. It's Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina.
Oh, that little stretch right there on the bottom.
That would have been very helpful.
Yeah. So like there was like little like tricks like that to understand where they
I
were.
wasn't listening on that.
But like the thing is like I don't remember any sort of mental trick to help me out between Vermont and New Hampshire and Maine.
So here I can help you, and you'll never forget this now. And now I'll never forget this. And I'm pretty sure I've been told this 20 times, but now I'm going to remember. Last week I said I knew I would either have 48 or 50 because it just depends on if I'm going to get.
Can I guess before you tell me the? So it goes from east to west. Does it go Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont?
Yes.
Okay.
But here's how Maine's the top one.
Yeah.
So the only two I was going to struggle with was Vermont and New Hampshire because I always, as a kid,
Correct.
forgot which
Yeah.
one was which. And somebody reminded me that the shape of Vermont kind of looks like a V.
Yeah.
The one on the like the actual letter V. It's not an inverted V, it's an actual V. So Vermont is the one that is kind of shaped like a V.
So the smaller parts at the
Podcast
bottom.
vacation plans.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. And New Hampshire's in the
Hard to
inverted.
find
the
the
inverted
state
cap,
capital.
Yep. So once you know that, then piece of cake. But 36 is not terrible.
Not bad at all. Good
Thanks,
job.
man.
Yeah, way to
Go
go.
Fast Sauce.
Hell yeah.
That guy fell.
I mean, your mother-in-law is going to have a hard time seeing you over the holidays. You're not going to be able to find your way to Tennessee.
Yeah, I'm
but
sorry.
Just fly there.
Yeah,
You're not driving.
Yeah, I forgot.
Nailed the West.
Thank you.
And look, when it's
So did Hawk in the 80s.
when it's all
Amen.
said and done, you got Minnesota, so you know where you live, and you got Nevada, the only other state that matters.
Yes.
So you're fine.
Yes. Thank you.
And you got Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh, which is a city in Pennsylvania.
Nailed it.
There you go.
A few months away from the Tennessee Derby.
Yep.
Well done.
And the first Saturday in May.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Wilf on the next GM situation.
Certainly, we will have conversations and begin laying the groundwork for a process now. But from a practical perspective of where we are on the football cycle, and in order to give ourselves the best outcome, we expect to conduct a thorough search to identify our next general manager after the draft.
After the draft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're going to be thorough.
Yeah.
The one thing I can say about the Wilfs is that, man, do they love football.
Amen.
I mean, they absolutely
Amen.
love football. They grew up cheering for the Giants. They just love it. They listen to Fan Line. I mean, they absolutely.
really?
Oh, yeah. They love football. And it shows. That's why, I mean, they're such great owners.
Yeah.
Are they Warren and St. Paul?
Wow.
Bizarre.
Yeah, let's match up the voice again. Does Warren and St. Paul sound like Mark Wilf?
What if they did call in?
That'd be great.
That would be
That'd
great.
be great.
I don't know. If I tuned in, I'd move the team.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially after what Muss said earlier.
I just love that they care this much about the state of Minnesota, too. I mean, they've obviously been in Pittsburgh most of their life.
Yeah.
It's a great state.
See, that's why I didn't want to do it.
You know,
Very fragile.
it is fascinating to think of. If you guys owned a team, if you guys own, just like the Wilfs, if you lived in New Jersey / New York,
Pittsburgh.
or Pittsburgh, or Pittsburgh, New York, and you owned the team halfway across the country, how often would you be like engrossed in all of the news and all that? There's like, would you listen to this show? Would you listen to PA on a daily basis? Would you listen to Fan Line after games? Like, how involved would you be, like, when you get the pulse of your team on a daily basis?
I know you played for the Vikings, but you're a good example. I think people adapt to their new surroundings quicker than we give people credit for.
Yeah.
If you move to a foreign country, I think you would be a fan of that country's athletic teams pretty quickly. I think you adapt. You probably have your home in mind most of your life, but I mean, they've been here, 20 years now?
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, they have other businesses.
No, yeah, for
You know
sure.
what I'm saying? Like,
For sure,
it's, like, the Vikings are just one part of their total business.
But I still am intrigued by the idea that they obviously, I doubt they grew up Vikings fans, but once you own them and you become a part of it, I just think it's fascinating how quickly they truly, like, I think that's why everybody gets nervous about the Timberwolves being owned by non-Minnesotans or something. Are they going to move the team? It's a business.
Yeah.
Well, I also wonder
worry.
if it's an individual thing. Like, what's your tolerance level for criticism? Because I would have a hard time. But maybe like you are good at just absorbing that and saying, that's instructive. I'll be able to do that. I couldn't do it. I've tried. I can't turn on Reddit for God's sakes.
I did the other day just for fun.
Yeah, just forget it. No, I can't do it. I agree with everything they say.
Well, I tell you what though, I'm not great at it. It took me a while in the football world to develop a thicker skin. I wouldn't say that I have the thickest skin. But I remember early on, like the hard coaching that I got, like it's like really, really hard. I mean, it really makes you feel depressed, and like it's a hard thing to bounce back from on a daily basis.
That's great.
So I will say I wasn't great at it. I had to get better at it because that's just the nature of the business. Like I knew that it was gonna, if I didn't do a better job of handling that criticism, then I was just gonna fail. So I did have to become a little bit more callous to it, but it's not easy. And I still don't know. I don't think anybody likes to hear criticism of themselves. I mean, it's not fun. I think it's necessary, but it's not fun.
Yeah.
I think the owners of the Vikings also love that their sport is talked about throughout the year, whether it's good or bad. All we really talk about is football. We are not talking about the Twins. We're not talking about, the Wolves all year round. We talk football every day.
Yeah. I wonder though, because of all of the other dealings that they have, real estate and all that stuff, like, do they just give one of the Wilf kids, like, hey, you're in charge of basically listening to the fan every day.
Right.
Like your job is to just get the pulse. Yeah. You know what I'm saying though? Like it doesn't have to be just the fan every day, but like
they're on to the third kid.
Yeah. What if the Wilf kid can't wait for 2:00 Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays on Common Show? He just loves it.
Now that guy has original takes.
I don't know why you guys are so mean to him. Just leave him alone.
Yeah, man. He does his part.
Yeah, he does his part. Leave him alone. You smiling it over there.
Smiling at you. I
thanks.
like you.
Appreciate that.
I like you.
Fan 5 in a second, then we'll do headlines in the 8 o'clock hour. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.